feel like every time we saw you on television, you took advantage of every single moment and second that we saw you on the screen. I feel like one of the biggest moments in like Rampage history, because like when I sit back and think about the show, I think when CM Punk obviously debuted in AEW, and then I'm like, all right, what's next? Obviously, when Fuego took on Miro, that's like Rusev for the TNT Championship, you got the contract out of it. It was so incredible to see that moment. Like, did you actually not know you were getting signed to AEW at that point, or did you already sign something beforehand?
Complete shock. That is as real as it gets. I had no clue. I should have known after looking back on it. Hindsight's 2020. There were clues all over the place, but I was so focused on that match. Just literally, I'd had 40 something matches in AEW, but that was the first TV match. I never got squashed on TV, never got beat up by anybody on Dynamite. And this first ever Rampage, here's my big moment. I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this right. And then Miro comes to me with this awesome idea and lays out the match to me. And I'm just so focused on getting this right. For my money, I know I'm biased, but it's one of the best sub 5-minute matches ever. When it comes to short matches, it's such a fun roller coaster ride of emotions. And then it, culminates with me getting signed and getting shocked. I had no clue. But I knew they did not want me and Sammy seen together on TV. They were fine with us doing vlog stuff. So the second his music hit, it registered immediately. I'm like, oh my God. But I saw the contract in his hand. I knew it was happening. But when he said those words, Fuego is all elite, you could just see the unadulterated raw emotion on my face, and it come out, and I got to share that moment with so many people on TV. And it's a moment that so many people talk to me about when they meet me for the first time. And I'm very appreciative of it and to the people that connected with that emotion in that moment.
Did you even read the contract when he first handed it to you? Because like, why was it you looked at it, you're like, actually, I don't like some of these clauses in here. I'm gonna need a redo on this one, actually, and then walk to the back and hand it to Tony. Did you actually like read the contract at all while you're like still standing there, or did you wait till you get to the back and then actually sit down and like, all right, time to be an adult, let me read this thing, let me sign it properly?
Man, that was the longest year of my life. And I was just yearning for anything, whether it just be a part-time deal, a per appearance deal. I needed something to justify all this hard work and sacrifice that I'd done. So I probably would have signed my soul over to Tony Khan in that moment. However, I did take a step back and send it to a lawyer and look it over and all of that good jazz. But that was for just my parents and my family's peace of mind, because I would have signed it no problem. And luckily they come back. I took it home, read it, and I come back and they gave me a bigger deal when I got to TV the next week. I guess they saw the reaction and the reception online, or maybe it was just a mistake and they offered me the wrong thing to begin with, but they gave me a bigger deal, a salary deal for more years. And that was even more rewarding to get the second contract really afterwards.
So what you're saying is you started with $1 million contract, then they gave you a $5 million contract. That's what I got out of that sentence.
That's your words, not mine, but I won't neither confirm nor deny.
We'll send it to the dirt sheets. We'll get it running. We'll figure it out.
Hey, you never know. Maybe I'll drop a Maven type video of how much money I got paid on YouTube. It's an idea I keep thinking about doing on my YouTube channel, but I've been copying Maven a lot, so I don't know. We'll see.